I know you're unsure whether or not you should get an S-Corp, LLC, or just stay as a sole proprietor. Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you the 3 reasons why I don't have an S-Corp and you shouldn't either.
And the first one is that there's more paperwork involved. And so an S-Corp is a special tax status. In order to have this tax status, you need to file Form 2553. That's going to give your LLC or corporation the S-Corp tax status. And then, in addition to that paperwork, at the end of the year, when you're ready to file your taxes, you're going to have to file Form 1120S. This is a separate form that you're going to have to file in addition to your personal taxes. So no longer will you be able to just file the Schedule C on your personal taxes. And that doesn't even count the additional paperwork for your S-Corp to maintain good standing with your state. That means you're going to have to file more meeting minutes, bylaws, deal with shareholders and filing paperwork for those shareholders. And so there's a lot more paperwork involved. And more paperwork means more time working in your business and not on your business. The second reason why I don't have an S-Corp is because it costs more money. That paperwork I mentioned earlier, that costs money to file. And so you can file Form 2553 for free, but you gotta know what you're doing. And if you pay somebody to file that form for you, they're gonna charge anywhere from $50 to $100 to file that paperwork. And then you have Tax Form 1120S. Now that form is gonna run you up anywhere from $500 to $1,000 if you have an accountant file that for you. Also, if you have an S-Corp, you're going to have to put yourself on payroll. And the payroll system that you use typically does not come for free. And so there's popular platforms like Gusto and ADP. Those run you about $20 to $40 every single month. And at bare minimum, that's looking to cost you $240. As you see, this is starting to add up, and I don't want these additional fees to hit you by surprise. In addition, some states might require you to pay unemployment insurance. That could run you an additional $200 to $500 depending on your state, which is funny because you just might have to pay unemployment insurance on yourself. And the third reason why I don't have an S-Corp is because an S-Corp means more scrutiny. The IRS is going to be looking at me. And personally, I don't need the IRS having any extra eyes anywhere towards me. Like, they can look at that person, anybody else but me. And they're going to look at me with the closer lens if I have an S-Corp, because so many business owners try to pay less taxes by forming an S-Corp. And the way they do that is by avoiding paying self-employment taxes. And this, by all means, is legal if you do it the right way. In an S-Corp, you can pay yourself a salary and you can pay yourself a distribution. What some people try to do is if they net $100K in their business, they want to pay themselves a $30,000 salary and a $70,000 distribution. So they're getting more money as a distribution than they are as a salary. And the IRS is not playing those games. And so they require business owners to pay themselves a reasonable salary. And most business owners are wearing 5, 10 different hats, running multiple positions. And with doing all that work, you're not going to be able to pay somebody $30,000. And so it does not make sense to the IRS to pay yourself a salary of $30,000 and a distribution of $70,000. And so where I'm at right now, I don't want the IRS coming for me or even looking at me. And so I have all 3 points to say, if you don't have a clear plan for how you're going to make over $45,000 net income, and this is cutting it very, very close, you should not have an S-Corp, because an S-Corp is going to wind up costing you way more than the benefits. And personally, for where I am in my business, I'm not making enough to justify having an S-Corp. And so if you're just getting started and not positively sure an S-Corp is right for you, an LLC is your best bet, because it protects you while also not overburdening you with extra paperwork, spending extra money, and getting the IRS eyes on you. And so these are the 3 reasons why I don't have an S-Corp and you shouldn't either. Till next time, peace, stay building.